"Grandpa, why do you smell kind of funny?" That innocent question came from little Olivia, a cheerful 6-year-old, as she hesitated to climb onto her grandfather's lap. For 70-year-old Thomas Bennett, the moment was heartbreaking. He had always been a neat and tidy man. He showered daily, wore clean clothes, and took pride in keeping himself well-groomed. Yet now, his beloved granddaughter was pulling away, not with anger or judgment, but with a child's unfiltered honesty. That night, Thomas sat in his favorite chair, holding a photo of Olivia smiling in his arms from just a year ago. The thought that she no longer felt comfortable being close to him brought a quiet ache to his chest. He didn't understand what had changed, and worse, he had no idea how to fix it. This was the moment Thomas realized that something no one talks about might be true. The old person's smell wasn't just a myth, it was real. And while he couldn't smell it himself, others clearly could. He's not alone. Most older adults, men and women, don't notice the change in their body's scent as they age. But family members, friends, and even strangers often do. Sadly, they rarely mention it out of politeness, leaving many seniors unaware and quietly pushed to the sidelines. What Thomas experienced is something countless older adults have felt: confused, embarrassed, and isolated by something they never saw coming. And it all started with one innocent question from a child who just wanted to understand. Part 2: A silent truth no one tells you. After that painful moment with his granddaughter, Thomas began to wonder, is there really something wrong with how I smell? He'd never noticed anything different. No one had ever said a word. Not his son, not his daughter-in-law, not his neighbors at the senior center. But suddenly, small things began to make sense. On the bus, the seat next to him always seemed to stay empty, even when the ride was full. His daughter-in-law often opened the windows right after he arrived for dinner. Even Olivia, his little joy, had started sitting across the room instead of cuddling close like before. At first, he thought he was imagining it, but the more he noticed, the more it became clear. People around him sensed something he couldn't, and sadly, no one dared to say it out loud. That's when Thomas decided to ask for help. He made an appointment with Dr. Henry Sloan, a 76-year-old geriatric physician with decades of experience working with older adults. Dr. Sloan sat across from him and nodded gently as Thomas shared his story. "Thomas," he said softly, "you're not alone. In fact, I've seen this exact same situation with hundreds of patients. The truth is, our bodies change with age, not just on the outside, but on a cellular level. And yes, one of those changes is how we smell." Dr. Sloan explained something few people are ever told directly. About 99% of people over 60 have a body odor that's noticeable to others, but not to themselves. It's not a matter of hygiene. Thomas showered daily. It's not about cologne. Those often make it worse. It's not anyone's fault. It's just a natural part of aging that no one prepares us for. The hardest part? Because loved ones don't want to embarrass or hurt your feelings. They stay silent. And that silence leads to confusion, distance and a sense of rejection. Dr. Sloan leaned in and said, "The good news? There's a solution, and it's much simpler than you think." Thomas felt a wave of relief. For the first time in weeks, he felt hopeful. Dr. Sloan continued, "With just a few small changes, 3 minutes a day, you can reduce that smell over 90%. I've seen it work in real life for over 1,000 patients, and it helped restore their confidence, dignity, and even their connection with family." Thomas couldn't wait to learn more. He wasn't just trying to smell better. He wanted to feel like himself again. He wanted to pick up Olivia, hold her close, and hear her giggle like she used to. And with the right knowledge and daily habits, he could. Stay tuned for part 3, where Dr. Sloan will reveal exactly why aging changes your body's scent and the simple science behind it. Ready to reclaim your confidence? Let's keep going. Part 3. The science behind the smell. What's really happening to your body? Sloan leaned back in his chair, adjusting his glasses as Thomas listened closely. "Now let me tell you exactly why this smell happens," he began. "Because once you understand it, you'll never feel confused or ashamed again." Thomas nodded slowly. He was ready. Change 1. Your body sweats less, but that's not a good thing. When you were younger, Dr. Sloan explained, your body produced about a quart of sweat a day. It helped cool you down, but more importantly, it flushed out toxins and old skin oils that could build up and attract bacteria. But after 60, that sweat production drops by half or more. And here's the twist. Less sweat means more buildup of waste on your skin. Thomas raised an eyebrow. "So, I sweat less, but I smell more?" "Exactly," said Dr. Sloan. "The toxins stay on your skin, feeding bacteria, and that is what creates the lingering odor, especially in places like your neck, back, and chest." Change 2. Your skin oil changes and produces a stronger odor. The next surprise? The oil your skin naturally produces, called sebum, also changes with age. As we get older, Dr. Sloan explained, the makeup of your sebum shifts. It begins to produce a compound called 2-non-enol. That's the musty, grassy, almost waxy scent people often describe as the old person smell. Non-enol starts building up around age 50, he continued, and peaks in your 70s. It clings to your skin and your clothes. Normal soap and water, they don't wash it off. Thomas sighed. "No wonder my shirts still smell, even after I wash them." Exactly. It's not you being unclean, it's oxidized oil. And regular body wash doesn't cut it. Change 3. Less saliva associates more bacteria associates bad breath. Finally, Dr. Sloan explained what happens inside the mouth. After 60, most people experience a big drop in saliva, sometimes up to 50% less. Saliva helps keep your mouth clean and bacteria in check. But with less moisture, he said, the mouth becomes a breeding ground for bacteria, leading to bad breath, even if you brush your teeth regularly. Thomas nodded slowly. That explains why I've been avoiding close conversations lately. Exactly. Many seniors do, but they don't realize it's not their fault. It's a natural change, and just like with body odor, it can be reversed or minimized with the right habits. Dr. Sloan smiled. The bottom line, Thomas, aging brings real biological changes that affect how we smell. But the best part is, once you know the causes, you can do something about them. Thomas leaned forward, finally feeling empowered. He wasn't ashamed anymore. He was ready to learn, ready to take action, ready to feel close to his family again. And in part 4, Dr. Sloan will reveal the 3 habits that can dramatically reduce the old person smell in just 1 week. No special products, no fancy routines, just simple science-backed steps that have helped thousands of seniors feel clean, confident, and connected again. Don't miss it. Your family, your confidence, and your joy are worth it. Part 4, 3 simple habits to eliminate the old person smell. Starting today. Sloan looked at Thomas and smiled gently. You don't need fancy lotions or expensive sprays, he said. You just need to take care of your body in a way that matches what it's going through now. He leaned in and held up 3 fingers. There are 3 habits, just 3, that have helped more than 1,000 of my patients feel clean, fresh, and confident again. And they only take a few minutes a day. Habit 1. Start every morning with warm water. Drink a glass of warm water within 10 minutes of waking up, Dr. Sloan said. Thomas raised an eyebrow. Water helps with smell? Dr. Sloan nodded. Absolutely. Think of water as your body's internal broom. It helps flush out toxins through your kidneys and skin that would otherwise stay in your system and show up on your skin. Why warm water? It's gentle on the stomach, kickstarts digestion, and promotes circulation. Dr. Sloan recommended 1 glass in the morning, 1 before lunch, afternoon, before dinner, 1 before bed. That's 5, Thomas said with a grin. Make it 6, Dr. Sloan replied, if you drink coffee or tea because they dehydrate you. Margaret, a 72-year-old patient, told Dr. Sloan, at first it felt silly, but now I crave it. My skin feels better, and even my grandson said, Grandma, you smell nice today. Habit 2. Walk outside for just 20 minutes a day, Thomas sighed. I'm not much of an exerciser anymore. You don't have to be, Dr. Sloan reassured him. All I ask is a gentle 20-minute walk in the sun, before 10 a.m. or after 4 p.m. when the light is soft. Here's why it matters. A light walk increases circulation and triggers a small amount of sweat, which helps remove toxins. Sunlight helps kill bacteria on the skin's surface. And just as important, it lifts your mood and sharpens your mind. Fred, 79, another patient, had knee pain and started with just 10 minutes a day. Now, he told Dr. Sloan, I walk around the garden with my great-granddaughter. It's the best part of my day. Habit 3. Shower the right way and focus on 3 key areas. You've been showering your whole life, Thomas, Dr. Sloan said, but no one ever told you where the real smell hides. Here's what most people miss. 1. Skin folds neck, behind ears, armpits, groin, under breasts, belly folds, behind knees. These are warm, moist areas where bacteria thrive. Use warm water, a soft cloth or loofah, and mild soap. 2. Hairy areas, scalp, chest, and armpits trap sweat and oils like a sponge. Gently massage your scalp when shampooing, and wash chest hair thoroughly. 3. Sweaty zones, feet, especially between toes, palms, and lower back. Dry your feet completely after showering and wear fresh cotton socks every day. Susan, 66, told Dr. Sloan, "I never used to wash behind my knees or the back of my neck. Now I do, and my grandkids actually hug me again." Dr. Sloan smiled warmly. These 3 habits aren't hard. They don't cost money, but they change lives because they restore something we all deserve: dignity and closeness. Thomas nodded, eyes shining with hope. He was ready, not just to smell better, but to feel like himself again. To hold Olivia in his arms without hesitation, to walk into a room without fear of embarrassment. "Let's do this," he said. In part 5, we'll go even deeper into the foods you eat, the clothes you wear, and the simple home routines that keep odor away for good. Ready to feel fresh, confident, and connected again? You're just getting started. Part 6, your daily freshness checklist. Stay clean, confident, and close to the ones you love. Thomas sat on the porch that morning with Olivia curled up beside him. She was laughing, playing with his hands, and completely at ease. Just a few weeks earlier, she had pulled away because of a smell he didn't even know he had. Now, that smell was gone. Not because of expensive sprays, not because of harsh chemicals, but because he made a choice to care for his body differently. He followed Dr. Sloan's advice, and now so can you. Dr. Sloan called it the 6-step freshness formula. 1. Drink 6 cups of warm water a day, 1 when you wake up, 1 before lunch, 1 after lunch, 1 mid-afternoon, 1 before dinner, 1 before... Why it works? Warm water helps flush toxins out through your kidneys and skin, reducing odor from the inside. 2. Take a 20-minute gentle walk outside, go before 10 o'clock a.m. or after 4 o'clock p.m. Let the sunlight touch your skin safely. Why it works? Walking promotes circulation and helps you sweat just enough to cleanse your pores. Sunlight also helps kill odor-causing bacteria. 3. Shower daily with warm water. Not hot, 100 to 104 degrees F is ideal. Use mild, unscented soap. Soak in a warm bath once a week. Why it works? Bathing removes sebum, sweat, and bacteria, but scalding water can damage your skin barrier, making the smell worse. 4. Scrub. These 3 key areas, skin folds, neck, underarms, belly folds, groin, behind knees, hairy areas, scalp, chest, armpits, sweaty spots, feet, especially between toes, palms, lower back. Use a soft cloth or loofah and don't forget to dry thoroughly, especially between toes and underfolds. 5. Eat smart for freshness, antioxidant-rich foods. Tomatoes, apples, berries, spinach, brown rice, hydrating fruits and veggies, cucumbers, watermelon, pears, fiber, oatmeal, lentils, vegetables. Bonus tip: a garlic clove a day. Yes, really. Why it works. These foods help detox your body, reduce oxidation, and support digestion, all of which help prevent internal odor from escaping through your skin. Care for your clothes and home change clothes daily, especially underwear and socks. Wash bedding weekly, air out your room for 10 minutes in the morning and evening. Rotate shoes and sprinkle baking soda inside to absorb odor while it works. Even if your body is clean, dirty fabrics hold on to odor and reintroduce it to your skin. Keep your environment fresh, and you'll stay fresh too. Final words from Dr. Sloan. You don't need to spend a lot. You don't need to hide who you are. You just need a little knowledge and a bit of daily care. That's what Thomas learned. And now, he's living with more confidence, more closeness, and more joy than ever. Your action plan starts now. Pick one habit from the checklist today. Add another one tomorrow. Within a week, you'll notice a difference. Within a month, others will notice it too. And most importantly, you'll feel it in every hug, every smile, every moment of connection that was missing before. Thank you for being here. If this journey helped you, please like, comment, and subscribe for more uplifting content focused on healthy, confident aging. You deserve to live with dignity, and we're here to help you every step of the way. Let's keep moving forward together.